We are currently standing at the McCarthy Square in Banjul. Well, this is the place where the President of the Republic of the Gambia, Adama Barrow, is expected to cast his vote today. We are going to witness his arrival, voting, and of course what he is going to say after voting in this parliamentary election. I am Buba Gajego, so follow us inside.
I thank the press for all the support during the campaign from the presidential to the National Assembly. We were waiting for this day, the electoral cycle. Now we are voting for National Assembly members. We are very hopeful that the NPP will have the majority. Looking at the presidential election, it is a very clear indication that we will have majority in the National Assembly. But I will seize this opportunity to thank all the parties, independent candidates who have participated in this election. It's unprecedented, the numbers we have for this election. If you look at the independent candidate alone, it's about 85 candidates. It is more than all candidates who were contesting in previous National Assembly elections. That is a clear indication that Gambia have moved on. Our democracy is moving. That means the field is level, and I think that is very good going forward, because it was a transition period. Now the transition is over. We have consolidated ourselves. We have built a strong foundation. Moving forward, it is very, very, very clear, and I will call on the Gambians to come out in their numbers as the way they did in the presidential election. This is as important as the presidential election. So we call on everybody to come out and vote. Vote peacefully. Go home and listen to the results. This is my advice, and we thank the Gambian people, definitely.
Mr. President, the election is held in a very particular context. The turnout is somehow low. What do you think about it?
Yeah, the turnout is low, but it's very early. I don't think we can confirm now that the turnout will be low. Maybe in the afternoon people will come out. It is during the first month, I think the first time, we are organizing elections during the Ramadan. And you know, the Sise Kundankas and the Walis, they are people that sometimes it will be difficult for them to come out, but we encourage all of them to come out and vote, definitely. Circumstances didn't allow me to campaign within the KMC and the West Coast, as we all said, because it's not normal to campaign during Ramadan. You know, in the evening, people are ready to go and cut fast, and after cutting fast, you know, the nafila and other things, so it's difficult. So it changed. That means they change it to a house-to-house campaign. It will be very difficult for president to be involved in a house-to-house campaign because of security and other things. But despite all that, I call on my people and I make a statement, you know, to advise the people to come out and vote for the NPP. This was the message. We think that message will also relate very well with the people.
This is the first time we are conducting this during Ramadan, and I believe when people get up, they may lie down again, or they will be doing some other work. But we hope that in the afternoon, they will then come and vote.
What was your conversation with the president?
No, I just, well, I cannot reveal that, because what I'm saying was that as far as we're concerned, it's been transparent, and our promise is that we'll do it transparently, freely, and fairly.
This is the second time. It seems like the Gambians are concerned. During the presidential election, you spoke to him, and it sparked a lot of people talking about it. This is the second time you are doing this. Don't you think it's important for you to reveal your discussion with the president?
I don't think that's probable, because what I talk to the president about is not for me to reveal to everybody. That's not really healthy, I say. Because he's the president of the Republic, and I cannot say this and this is what was I said to the president, or this is the life. As far as we are concerned, our mandate is to make sure that we conduct free, fair, and transparent election. And this is witnessed by all party agents from beginning to end. So there will be no problem at all whatsoever.
So what is your take about the advocacy group R2K and Duka that NPP has clocked 2 years without going to Congress. And then other parties that did the same were suspended.
Congress during the electoral program, we cannot do it. After this, we can not only them, but other parties they have not still done the Congress, and it's 2 years. But we are saying it's the electoral cycle now. After that, everybody will have to hold their Congress.
When it's come to the presidential election,
the situation across the country. I know you have been talking to some of your people across the country.
Yes.
How has the process gone so far?
Well, they had, as you know, we engaged over 6,000 people for this period, just for 3 words, and we make sure that they address every issue that arises during voting, because what we are saying is our system is one of the most transparent in the whole world, because from beginning to end we invite party agents and candidates representatives to be present and make sure that whatever is being done is done transparently, freely and fairly, so that at the end of the day, when counting is done on the spot, the losers will not blame the IEC.
Thank you very much. That's all we have for you in Banjul today. Of course, that was the voting of His Excellency President Adama Barrow. He was, of course, accompanied by his 2 wives here in Banjul, and of course, an interview with the IEC chairman. I am Buba Gaji, and my cameraman was Charles Elvis Ngom. Bye-bye.